Hey everybody, this is Marlon of Fantasy95, and I must say I have chosen a horrible time to get behind on the Transformers 5 news updates. So we have a lot to talk about, so instead of making one super long, boring video, I'm going to be putting what I have to talk about into two different videos. So this will be part one of two, and you'll be seeing them fairly back to back when I upload them. So the first thing that we have to talk about is that they are obviously filming in the UK right now. They are pretty much going all over the place. To start out with, they were filming in London, outside of like this neighborhood, which looks to be where Laura Haddock's character lives. So we saw Laura Haddock, we saw Mark Wahlberg, and we saw Bumblebee, and they were doing some kind of pickup, or they were taking Laura Haddock's character somewhere. And then Laura Haddock actually had 3 different sets of clothing, so it looks like the filming at this location took place over multiple days during the movie. So at one point you saw her in a dress, and then another point you saw her in another outfit, and then another point you saw her in another outfit. So it looks like this was taking place over multiple days, and then now we have Bumblebee there, and then we saw her getting into another car. And also Barricade was nearby, so who knows what's going on there at whatever point of the movie. And then there's the fact that since this takes place over multiple days, it seems like Laura Haddock's character is definitely going to be a major part of this movie. Moving on, we have some new cars to talk about. First of all is we have this new red McLaren, and it is either a 570 GT or a 570S. They look very similar, and the only difference is within the performance of the car itself. So I'm not sure which one it is. Maybe some supercar enthusiasts can tell me what type of McLaren that is. But it is one of those two. They look very similar, and we don't know who this is. This car could be really anyone. We don't even know if it's an Autobot or a Decepticon. Later on it was seen with the Autobots, but that really means nothing because Barricade's been seen with the Autobots at different points of filming. So we don't know what faction it is a part of, but it is definitely a very bright and noticeable looking car, so I think it would be a great knockout. I'd love to see a movie knockout. I'm still hoping and wishing for that. But I'm interested to know what you guys think about who this is in the comment section below. Go ahead and leave your thoughts about that. So that car was seen in London as well. And then another one is Hotrod. Now this is the first time that we've seen Hotrod's car, and actually this did happen a couple weeks ago, maybe like a week and a half ago, so I'm a little behind on this, but as far as my videos go, this is the first time we have seen Hotrod's car. And last time I was a little unsure if it was a red or an orange, because it looked like it was orange based on what Photoshop told me, but to the eye it looked a little reddish. Well, it is indeed orange, and it is definitely very orange. So it will differ from Drift's color, because Drift is red. And this is definitely a crazy looking car. If you look at the rear end, it is just insane looking and really cool. Also, we have another new car, and that is an Aston Martin Db9, and this fits the description from the Joe Blow plot leak regarding Cogman. Now, I still think that Cogman is a production name, and it's not the actual name of the character, but there have been instances where weird names have made it through in the past, so maybe this is a brand new character that the writers and Michael Bay came up with, or it could just be a code name to hide the identity of it, so it could be either one. So this car, very simple looking, but it would fit if they did kind of like a British type character, and I really hope that they do something like that. It is an Autobot. It was seen right in the mix of Bumblebee and Hotrod down the road, so it was right in the middle there, so it is very much looking like an Autobot, plus the plot leak actually mentioned it being an Autobot as well, so we're just kind of unsure about the name at this point. Also spotted on set in London were pretty much all of the vehicles. Drift was there, also Crosshairs and Hound. No Optimus Prime in London, but actually Optimus Prime might have been spotted at one point. I'd have to double check on that, but he was not present for filming. He might have been on a trailer or something, but he has not been present on set during this filming. And also, moving on to recently, they are now filming in, well, at least they were earlier today as I'm filming this. They were in Newcastle, and the whole gang was there as well. We had Bumblebee, Crosshairs, Drift, Hound, Hotrod, and Barricade. So they were all there, along with some military guys, including Josh Duhamel. So it looks like the TRF is present through most of this film, and we still don't know what the TRF is. I've heard that it is the Transformers Reaction Force from a couple different sources, so that would be a pretty cool name, I guess. And but as far as which side they are on, if they are on a side at all, still unsure on that yet. But of course, since they have Josh Duhamel, at least a couple of them are going to be helping out the Autobots at some point, if they don't throughout the entire film. So, that is it for this one. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, all the photos I've used for this episode and the next episode, I'm going to place all of the photographers' names in the description below, because there's just so many and kind of hard to keep track of. So as I corralled these images, I just kind of wrote down all the photographers, and I'm just going to put them in the description below, so if I use your photos, you can see that there. So thanks to everyone who has been taking photographs. It looks like it is really a giant event that's happening out in the UK right now. A lot of people flocking to see them film Transformers The Last Night, so that is really cool. So let me know what you guys think about the identities of the cars, and anything about your thoughts of the London and UK filming as a whole. And that just about does it for this Transformers 5 discussion. Make sure you're here for the next one coming up pretty soon. And until next time, I am Marlon, fan95. See you guys.